How you doing, trappers? Ed Snyder, Kansas Trapline Products. And today's video is Bart Hiller from Missouri. He is at my Canine Mastery Weekend, and he's teaching us about snaring and how he likes to snare coyotes. Bart is an extensive trapper, a real top drawer trapper. And like always, if you like content like this, go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button. Until I see you again, tight chains, trappers.
This in here, well, you can see it, but one thing about it, it's 5/64, it's a lot smaller. But it's got this particular snare's got a loop on the end. So we got this, we're going to use it.
Is that to make that slide, is that what am I trying to say?
Is that a regular ferrule? Or
Is there double? You just crimp one side on it?
Yeah, no, you don't even crimp one side. It's a double ferrule, and then there's a single ferrule's crimped on the end of it.
It's just got a stop on the back side.
Yes, it's got a stop on the one side.
Yeah.
And when I set it, I don't yank it down real tight, because if I want to pull that snare, it's a whole lot easier pulling it without it yanked down tight. You yank that all the way down there, and it's going to be difficult. Now there's a good tree or something here, I'd go ahead and tie it yet, but since we don't, just a piece of 12 gauge wire. It's just doubled over. This one's already got a preset 12-inch loop. I prefer a smaller loop myself. And it's got what's called a whammy on there. It says poly whammy, just surgical tubing. This particular one has a smaller piece of tubing on it. I don't know if it's even going to fit on these.
So you have much experience with using the different tubings? Or do you just go with the same?
Surgical tubing. They make a metal one, but in my opinion, they don't.
Those.
I don't either. They don't stay on tight.
No.
You just can't tighten up. That's on there tight. That snare, by the time he yanks it off, is going to be completely closed on him. And this is 9 inches for me. Whatever it is for you.
Right.
See my loops tipped this way a little bit. They can do a little twist. Get back where we want it.
So you're going for 10-inch?
Yeah, I like 10 myself. I mean, I know the Western guys always talk about running 12, but and see, it's got an upward tip. See, so a small animal, see, they're going to go under. It's going to rock. Now, deer, they may knock it down, they may not. And then you can take, I like carrying these.
That's a real good idea for snaring. Anything, and FYI, if you were cable restraint and that was 1.5 inches you cut off, it's still legal as long as you poke it in the ground and it's not rooted.
Right. So this is not illegal in Missouri, because you can't have any entanglement that they can reach around. So any of this stuff here, they're going to tangle up in and die. So it's not illegal set in Missouri. You'd have to be actually in those cow trails down there. You can make that legal in Missouri. And if you have something that's too big, you can just cut it off with your shears like I carry, or you can stick it back to the ground if you want to, or you can just get rid of it.
It just can't be rooted.
And it doesn't get any better than this right here.
Yeah.
It's so easy and so fast.